Etra-chan saw it. My name is Karin. I'm just a regular housewife. Momo, let's go for a walk. Okay. We have a dog named Momo. Momo was incredibly fond of people and would always jump on our fence and peek out to see people pass by to be pet.
Hi, it's Momo. Karin, can I pet him?
Yeah, of course. Thank you for always taking care of him. He wasn't great at being a guard dog, but he was loved by many people. Then one day, Momo, it's breakfast time. Good girl. Huh? What is this? An envelope? What is this? Huh? There was $100 in the envelope. It looks like it's just money. What do I do? It wasn't like someone lost it. I wasn't sure if I should go to the police.
Huh? To the person who gave her dog a present? What is this? Momo got a present? I want to give a present too. Does she like bones?
Thank you. I decided to leave a letter. I said present because writing down money seemed like a bad idea. In the letter I wrote, I wasn't sure why you put the money in the envelope. I would like to return it, so could you come say something? If I don't hear anything for a week, I'm going to give it to the police. I guess we'll just see what happens. And then... Huh? The letter was gone. And the morning after that, there was a letter in our post box. In that letter, I lived a tough and hard life, but your dog has really saved me. I was able to finally overcome my troubles and leave this area, so I just wanted to give a small token of my appreciation. Please, use this for her. Apparently, Momo had saved someone when I wasn't looking. Momo. I felt really proud of her and happy, so I decided to use the money on Momo.
Whoa! Momo has a new house!
Yeah, it's pretty cute, huh?
Yeah, you must be so happy, Momo!
I decided to get a new house for Momo so that it's clear what we spent the money on. I hope the person notices the doghouse before they move. The house was pretty old and ragged, so I thought this would be easy to spot. However, a few years after that... Momo passed away at the age of 15, during the winter. It was the worst thing to ever happen to me. A month later, talk about being sad. Every time I was pulling the weeds out, Momo would jump on me and I couldn't finish, but now... Can I help you?
Didn't you have a dog?
Huh?
Yeah, I just couldn't see her, so I was a little curious.
Momo passed away.
What?
I don't remember his face. He must not be from around here.
I see.
Did you know my Momo? I have a little memorial set up for her if you want to see. Maybe it was a little rash of me, but he looked so sad that I had to bring him in. I'm sure Momo would be happy to see him. That's why I let him in. Have some tea.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for being rude, but I just haven't seen you around. How did you know our Momo?
Actually, that envelope with $100, that was me.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, sorry. I know it must have startled you.
No, not at all. Oh, but it said that you saw her and you felt better.
I'm not sure where I should start. I've moved now, but I used to live around here. I knew her, but most of what was written in the note wasn't true.
What? You started to explain what was going on slowly.
My parents always fought when I was young, and I remember being really sad about it.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Get out of the way!
Whoa!
That's who they were. My dad picked up a stray dog one day. He looked just like Momo.
Who's going to take care of the dog?
We should all take care of him, right? You'll help, right, Tachibana?
Yeah, I like him.
His name was Mame. At first, Dad would play fetch and walk with us. Because of Mame, I was able to spend way more time with my dad, and I was happy, but it didn't last long. My parents got a divorce, and my dad left.
Dad.
Hey, take the dog with you!
Shut up!
But Mame...
You're in the way!
I was furious at Mame. We were abandoned. How could he still want to be with me? It almost was like looking at a mirror. So I didn't like it. Afterwards, I stopped caring for Mame. My mother never took care of him, and I gave him the bare minimum food, but Mame got too big to stay inside, so he was outside. But even then, I never cared for him, but still, he was so happy. I felt that I was doing what my father was doing, and I backed away from Mame even more. Then one day... Where is he? I was caught off guard. No, I just didn't care. Mame was shivering in his doghouse.
Oh, welcome home.
Still breathing. Why didn't she let him in the house? Whatever. It's not like she ever took care of him. It's my fault. And besides, I felt a little relieved. I wouldn't have to see him anymore and remember that I was abandoned. He ended up dying in the house. He was an older dog. The cold must have got him. I didn't have any money, so it's not like I could take him to the hospital. A few years later,
Momo! Good girl.
I saw Momo. I was working and started going down a different, better path, but then I noticed her. Honestly, it pained me to see Momo. I thought I was released from the memories. But Momo was adored by everyone, unlike Mame. I didn't like seeing that difference either. I wish I could have treated Mame right, like Momo. Then I wouldn't have felt this way. Why couldn't I just be nice? You're treated well. Why are you trying to get attention from me? After Mame died, it's just been nightmare after nightmare. You're not feeding me, or you're not taking me on walks. I feel so guilty for not taking better care of him. And so, I was going to move branches at work, so I decided to use that as a chance to ignore everything. I gave the money to try to feel at least a little better for my past.
That's why you gave the money.
Yeah. And I wrote some random letter too. I'm not over it, and it wasn't a thank you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. He was just walking along without thinking about Momo. Now I understand why I didn't remember his face.
But Momo is Momo, and Mame is Mame. It didn't change anything either. I still have nightmares, and I'm still drowning in guilt. Sorry to take up so much of your time.
I didn't know what to say. This person has his experience and his logic. I'm just someone who happened to own a dog that looked like his. I figured I'd just keep my mouth shut, but, do you have a second?
This is...
Yeah, it's the doghouse I bought with your money.
I moved away as soon as I put the letter in your box, so I didn't know.
Momo really loved that house. There are scratches everywhere, but...
That's great.
Also, I always have dreams about how I didn't feed her yet or I haven't walked her enough. I'm sure it'll go on forever, too. That's not a bad thing, though. It just means that you cared for your dog. I can guarantee that.
Daddy!
Katsura! Yuri!
You done? Hello. Let's go to Grandma already.
Yeah! Hang on, bud! I got married and had a child, so I figured I'd visit my mom. I cut my ties with her, but... yeah.
I see. You came by to say hello to Momo.
Yeah. I wanted to sort out my feelings. I couldn't do it at the time, but I thought maybe petting her would help spur change. I'm sorry to hear about her passing, though. I'm sorry for your loss. I'll be by sometime with flowers.
I'm sure both of us will continue to see our dogs in our dreams. They show up in our dreams, which is sad and nice at the same time. I'll dream about them forever, too. And I know by talking and seeing him, Mr. Tachibana has a kind heart. I'm sure he'll live happily with his wonderful family.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。当時は身も心も未成熟な中、父親から捨てられた事実を受け止めるだけでも精一杯だから、豆ちゃんにまで構ってあげられる余裕がなかったんですよね。もちろん幼い頃だったからという理由で片付けたくないですし、一つの命なのですから、言い訳なんてしてはいけないことは百も承知です。だから、せめて忘れないでいることが一番の罪滅ぼしなのではないかと私は思います。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また、少しでも前向きになれてよかったと思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。